Hey guys, how's it going? I know I haven't been on here in a really long time. I'm just jumping on now because I need to make a quick video and then go back to work because that's what I've been doing. I'm sure you can tell by the title what this video is going to be about. My title is actually inspired by my favorite song of the week, which is Mariah Lynn, Once Upon a Time I Was a Hoe. And if you guys haven't heard it, check it out. It's quite hilarious. Such a good song. Anyways, this story is about me being young and reckless and hoish. Let's get her started. When I was younger, I used to talk to a lot of guys. Like at least like 15 to 20 guys at a time, chatting, not so much texting because I didn't really have a phone at the time when I was like 15, but mostly chatting online, stuff like that. And I was on a decent amount of social media sites. Actually, I was probably on every single dating site that you could even find online. And one of the sites was called Face Party. And Face Party was actually like a really big thing. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't believe how many people were actually on it. And yeah, so like I was on there one night, I'm like chatting with guys, blah, blah, blah. And I hit one guy up and he was like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, well, not much, just chilling, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, so like, what are you doing? Do you want to like hang out and chill? And I was like, I don't really know, like if you want to. I was like, but I'm 15. Like I had to say it right off the bat because I know how people be acting. You know what I mean? Like you be talking to guys and then like 10 minutes in, they're like, oh yeah, so like what's your age, sex, location? Do you remember that? ASL? Oh my God. And I'd be like 15, they'd be like, 15? Like what the hell? What are you even doing on here? And I'd be like, trying to chat with other young people that are on here, bro. Anyways. And yeah, so this guy was like, oh, like, I guess like, you know what I mean? I'm probably too old for you. And I was like, too old? I was like, bro, age ain't nothing but a number. And he was like, okay, so he's like, well, like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm 28. You know what I mean? If you want to hang out, like, we can chill, smoke, like, you know, do whatever. And I was like, I'm down. Like, why not? You know what I mean? This guy was good looking. I was like, okay, I am down. So he sends me over his address, and I actually realize that this guy lives at the end of my street. He's literally like a 3-minute walk away from my house. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the easiest booty call. But basically, I was like, okay, like, wow, you live like right down the street. He was like, no way. I was like, yeah. And I like start walking down the street, get to his condos, he buzzed me up. I like walk inside, I was like amazed by the decor. Amazed. Like I was like, whoa, like this place is decked out. I was like, you have a really nice place. And he's like, thanks. He's like, my friend helped me decorate it. She's an interior decorator. I was like, oh, okay. That makes more sense. Because I was going to be like, bro, like, you be stylish. But he had a decorator, so he cheated. And basically, like, we chilled. We watched Law & Order. We smoked. We, like, made out a bit, but that was it. And that was only the first night. So I was like, whatever. Now, afterwards, for some reason, we became, like, inseparable. Like, we were hanging out every single day, and we weren't even really, like, having sex. We were just messing around. That was it. And, yeah, it got kind of weird. Like, it was, like, we went, like, a month of every single day seeing each other, and then out of nowhere, I feel like I kind of, like, wanted to be, like, so, like, is this going anywhere? And I guess I kind of realized that him being 28 and me being 15, it was going nowhere. But I at least wanted to see. And he basically told me that he had no intentions of having a relationship. So I was like, whoa, like, you may be good looking, but you're not that good looking. So I was like, peace out, bro. Like, see you later, right? And I left. And not left. I like left that night, but then also I kind of like stopped us talking. Like I was like, you know, like I don't want to talk anymore, blah, blah, blah. So I started seeing somebody else, and that lasted like 8 months. During that relationship, it was my like first like relationship with a guy. I lost my manginity. Manginity is not virginity, but manginity, two guys, you know, not a guy and a girl. Anyways, need further explanation. We can do a video on that. And I lost my manginity. Then me and that ex broke up, and then I was like, let's see what he's up to. So I message him. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, hey, what's going on? Went from there. Then we had sex for the first time. That was at 16, because this was about a year later, and he was 29, going on 30. Anyways, the point of the story is it never ended up working out. And I was a 16-year-old who was then, at that point, sleeping with a 29-year-old for probably a good, I'd have to say at least like 3-4 months. And then I was like, okay, I want a relationship. This isn't working. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to have to go find somebody else. So I started dating other people, and then we kind of just fell off and kind of stopped talking. But, yeah. And that was the story. I haven't seen him since. I don't know what he's up to. But, yeah, what a hoe I was. If you guys like that, like the video, tell me what else you guys want to see. I'm going to be doing a Dollarama haul soon. I'm kind of excited for that one. Also, if you guys want, follow me on Instagram at states.james. You can also like my clothing at Jess Clothes on Etsy or Jess Clothing on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, all those other things. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome week. And see you later. Happy Hump Day.